Good evening from downtown Houston. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bulls guard Jay Williams. And Jay, here in Rockets land, you think of Calvin Murphy, Moses Malone, and of course the dream, Hakeem Olajuwon. But a new chapter being written right now here in Texas.
Oh yeah, you think about Clutch City, Hustle Town, USA. But put all that aside. This team for the last several years has been on the edge of success. Let's see if they can take the next step.
And when you think of the Rockets, you think fun. This one could be as well tonight. Jay and Mike D'Antoni, you know the Rockets want to take threes when it's there, but it also opens up driving room for James Harden, and that's the concern for Cleveland.
Oh, most definitely. And for Cleveland, you have to stay home on three-point shooters. And also, when you're defending James Harden, if I was Ty Lue, I would put somebody who had longer length on him.
It's Paul for two. The shot, almost.
And so much of the shot is before the shot even occurs. As a defense, make him do things he's uncomfortable with. Stay up on him, make him catch the ball outside of his comfort zone.
To Colin Sexton. Here's a chance from long range. His first effort off the mark. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Harden with it up top. They trail by 2. Ooh, Chris Paul missed his first. That one goes. He has that sixth sense that you just can't teach.
He's like a traffic cop, and he's navigating a myriad of bodies coming his way. And there's a smaller innuendo of the game that nobody talks about. When he makes a great pass, he'll tell the offensive player, shoot it, go up, dunk it. He will direct you and lead you to success.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Brandon Knight against Harden. Has a chance. And the rebound taken in by the Rockets. Paul into the front court. Counting down towards a minute to play here in a very tight opening quarter. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Chris Paul has got 2 shots coming. A career 86% from the line. First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line. Cleveland has the basketball. Sexton. Screen coming. It's rebounded by Gordon. Harden in possession. Looking to make something happen. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Has a look. Osman shot won't go. Harden matched up with Knight. 4-3. That misses with 3 seconds left. So the Rockets with the lead after 1 at Toyota Center. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
Yeah, both teams have came out. They play with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
Now Paul with the basketball. 2-point advantage. To P.J. Tucker. Fine to shoot. Here's CP3. It's no good. Great defense. Knight into the front court. Down just a couple.
Ice.
Knocks it down off the step back.
Not a Ferrari, definitely not a Lambo, but hey, get you from point A to point B.
Rockets in control of the basketball. To Capella. Paul. They work it down to Gordon. Off the assist.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Sexton. Down low Thompson. And the rebound by Tucker. Paul across the timeline. Leads a bucket. Nothing going here on that drive. Harden to Paul. Here comes the screen. Clint Capella. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Nance. Nothing going here on that drive. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Capella. Short jumper stays out. A fundamental shot right there.
Ed, I'm telling you right now, that is the move of an assassin.
Sexton. Brandon Knight. Harden's on him. Not done yet. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Footer at the buzzer. That's it for the first half with the Rockets in front.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Rockets absolutely dominated the competition in the first half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Houston Rockets. The Cavaliers have yet to appear after one half of basketball. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. These are the guys getting buckets for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
First half stats. Player of the half.
Eric Gordon, Put in the hard work that's needed to grab all of those rebounds. He was a rock for his team.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Ball in possession of Cleveland. Sexton. Off the assist.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Paul to Harden. James Harden. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of it.
Fires the 3. Smothering D. Paul with it up top. 14-10 the score. To Harden. Tucker. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. Chance for Chris Paul. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Here comes the screen.
Here it is.
To Colin Sexton. Deep right corner. To Colin Sexton. From long range. Like the toughness, but Colin Sexton off the mark.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Harden to Paul. Down to 5 on the 24. Harden shoots. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
To Harden. Nothing going here on that drive. Harden matched up with Knight. Trying to cash in. Harden shot, no good.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Paul into the front court. Shot clock turned off as they try to extend the lead. Has a chance. Ooh, Chris Paul. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5. 20-footer at the buzzer. That's the end of the third quarter. The Rockets with the lead. It'll be Rockets basketball here as we start the fourth quarter, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
It's in the hands of James Harden. From the painted area, won't go down. The follow won't go either.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Short jumper off the mark. Sexton. Off the mark.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
To Paul. Has a look. Ooh, Chris Paul. 3 for 6 now. There's a sixth sense there that you just can't teach.
If you're a player on the same team with CP3, you should be taking that point guard out to dinner every single night. There's something to be said about a guard that makes the game way easier for you to be even more of an efficient offensive player.
Rockets have the ball. Paul to Harden. Nothing going here on that drive. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
James Harden at the line for 2 shots. A career 85% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. Two for 2 on that trip. Sexton. Here comes the screen. For 3. Man, that was a tough shot.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
And now Houston has the basketball. Paul to Capella. Sizing up the defense. To Harden. Oh, had him going there for a second. 2-point shot for James Harden. Lays it up and in.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Harden in possession. Up by 3. And the finish at the rim.
It just seems like one of 3 things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a 3. Pick your poison.
Sexton. A pass taken away by the Rockets. And now an intentional foul, so they'll send him to the line. 2 free throws here means it's a 3-possession game.
Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
Nope, first one does not go. Missed the second as well. Won't go. And an intentional foul here in the closing moments. But it shouldn't make too much of a difference in what is now a 2-score game. James Harden, a couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. And hits the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Desperation shot here from half court. It's the Rockets who are victorious as they take care of business at home. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Rockets came away with the victory in this one. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Houston Rockets. The Cavaliers just couldn't get within striking distance toward the end of the game. And it's always going to be a challenge to win in this league. If you can't find one guy to get you at least 10 points, they were unable to do that.
Game stats. Player of the game.
James Harden gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.